Hey everyone, I'm Cyanide. In this video, we're going to be using Palafin. This team was made by Jeudy Azzarelli, who took this team to top 4 of the San Diego Regionals. I actually tried to analyze his semifinal matches when I was just starting to think about getting into double battles to learn how they usually play out. This is going to be my 4th time playing double battles in Pokemon. Last time didn't go so well, but I did play a little bit with this team to make sure that I understand this team a little bit better before using it. I think me not understanding the last team was what made me do so poorly, so hopefully this time won't go so bad. But I did rank up to the Ultra Ball tier, which I'm pretty happy with considering how new all this is to me. Even if I don't do perfectly, I just hope to put up a good fight. Anyway, I was interested in using this team for a few reasons. I think the first pretty obvious one is that it has Palafin. The basic idea is that in its hero form, it has a huge attack stat, and then it's also supposed to synergize well with Pelipper, who sets up the rain, to make Palafin's water type attacks even crazier. One thing about this Palafin though is that it only has water type attacks. I get why all of them are here. It has Flip Turn to get it into its hero form on the first turn, and then has Wave Crash for big damage and then Jet Punch for priority. And then it also has Haze, which is supposed to be a decent counter into Dondozo, eliminating all of its stat boosts. But the only thing about it being a Dondozo counter is that it only have water type attacks isn't really going to do much damage to it. So then Palafin is kind of awkward to use whenever the other team has water resist on the other side. But then to make up for that, I think the rest of the team is pretty interesting. So then of course we have Pelipper to help Palafin and stuff, but it also has Tailwind and Wide Guard. I think Wide Guard is really useful, especially because it's not like Protect and you can use it multiple turns in a row, so you can completely shut down spread type attacks. And then we have Salamence, who's a pretty interesting Intimidate user because it is a pseudo legendary, so it's pretty tanky on its own. But it also has Draco Meteor and Hurricane with Pelipper's Drizzle makes it perfectly accurate. It's also a potential user of Tailwind, and a lot of the types that threaten Salamence normally are resisted if Salamence turns into a Steel type, like Fairy, Ice, Rock, and Dragon, for example. And then we have Nasty Plot Gholdengo, who I'm excited to see if I can get any Nasty Plots off to do even more damage. And then we have Kingambit, who was a Pokemon I had my eye on because it counters 2 of the most common Pokemon, being Gholdengo and Meowscarada, just based on its defensive typing and its good stats. And with the Assault Vest, not only is he gonna be an even better answer to Gholdengo, but then he could also be a decent answer into a lot of other special attackers as well. And then we have Amoongus, who we already used a couple of other times, and he's just basically gonna be doing the same thing as the other ones. So yeah, with that, I think we just get started. Alright, so here we have a Torkoal team. It's a Trick Room, I think. I'm pretty sure. Because then I see Farigiraf and Torkoal. In that case, actually then it's gonna be a little tricky to try to get the rain after Torkoal, and if it's gonna have Farigiraf there as well, then we're not gonna be able to Jet Punch it under Trick Room either. I think I'm thinking of going Gholdengo in case they have either Mousehold, Amoongus, actually Glimmora, Sylveon, actually basically everyone. Gholdengo's pretty good against except for Torkoal, but then that's why we want to have Pelipper as well. And then lastly, I don't think Salamence is gonna do too well. As long as we deal with the Torkoal, I think Kingambit can do pretty well. As long as we deal with the Torkoal. Even with Rain Up, I don't exactly trust Kingambit living that, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm just gonna want to Flip Turn right out, but if I Flip Turn, then who am I gonna want to go into? We have Kingambit. And then I think I want a Nasty Plot here, just so that next turn I do more damage. That's fine. I wasn't gonna Shadow Ball anyway, you're both normal types. So Flip Turn. Rocky Helmet, really interesting. And then we're going to switch Kingambit in. And Trick Room comes out there. But I don't think either Pokemon are really in a good place to do like enough damage. I think just Kowtow and make it rain. I think our Ghost typing is pretty useful to keep here. Just for Mouse Hold. To not be able to like do anything crazy to us, or Hyper Voice. Even though they would still be resisted by Steel, I guess, but I'd rather not Terrastalize early if I don't need to. So go straight up for a Protect there. And that's okay. I don't really know if it could accomplish much next turn either. And then Make It Rain should... Yeah, we're moving first before Mouse Hold because Mouse Hold is generally fast. But I think they want to bring something else in right now. If they bring Torkoal in, I think we just switch Pelipper in and then try to Kowtow into Bergera. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So at least now for sure we know we can set up the rain. And then let's just pray that Kingambit doesn't die. If it does die, I think that's kind of okay. At least I hope. So we're having Lava Plume. We can even Wide Guard next turn if our Kingambit survives. I guess it doesn't have to survive because we can just Wide Guard on Palafin too. Live, live, yes! Huh? Did Kingambit not get damaged there? What was that? So I think just Kowtow again and then we can Wide Guard, hopefully. So hopefully they just use 2 spread moves again. Hyper Voice and Eruption. There we go. Are we gonna move before Farigiraf? I don't think we would. In fact, oh well, I should have paid attention last turn for that. Hyper Voice, perfect. And now Farigiraf is gone, and then we can go for Jet Punches and Sucker Punches all we like. And I think this Torkoals usually like to go Choice Specs, so they would be locked right now. I think we can just go for another Wide Guard. And then I guess that depends on their last Pokemon, what we do with Kingambit. We do have Damp Rock, so even if Pelipper lives a few more turns, then I think that's okay. So we can just try and Iron Head, and then we can just Wide Guard again. Oh, shucks. Okay, so we won one. Before this, I did lose a couple, though. Like the practice matches to try to learn the team a bit better. Alright, Garchomp. Okay, so if we bring in Pelipper, that should make Volcarona not be able to do too much anymore after that. Kingambit should be good against Gholdengo and Meowscarada. But Gallade, what do we want to do against Gallade? I think Gholdengo is our best choice for that. And then for Garchomp, So for Garchomp, I'm either thinking Palafin or Salamence. In a way, I think Salamence could be safer because we can Steel Terrastalize from a Dragon type attack. I think either could work. Either Palafin or Salamence. So I think we're just gonna lead off with the U2, and then if Gallade comes in, we can switch in Gholdengo, and then hopefully that we don't get punished too hard for that. And for the last one, I think Salamence would do alright. Oh, I didn't pick Gholdengo. I think Salamence will do alright, because when I look at it, intimidating their Gallade and Meowscarada could be very helpful. Let's just hope this match plays out as well as I'm hoping. Alright, Gholdengo Murkrow. So I think we have a pretty good lead against this. We have two things that resist. Make it rain. And Pelipper, I'm not sure if it would be able to do too much this turn. Maybe you can set up a Tailwind for us. Actually, are we worried about... Can I see their Pokemon? Can I see their Pokemon? Yeah, I think us setting up our own Tailwind could be very helpful. And then straight up just Kowtow into that slot. Oh, they taunt us? Alright. I was pretty fine for going for a move that this turn anyway. It has Thunderbolt! What the hell? Well, at least we got their Gholdengo, but that wasn't really a thing I was worried about. With that, Garchomp, we might not have anything that good against Garchomp. I don't really know what's gonna switch in next. It is Garchomp. Okay, so I'm thinking an Earthquake has to come out here, right? Maybe we just... Okay, so I can Grass Terra with Kingambit, but I can protect with Gholdengo. I think I'm just gonna try to dodge the Earthquake with Salamence. But I don't know if that was exactly the best. Because I still wanted to keep Kingambit's typing. So Tailwind comes out anyway. And Earthquake isn't going to do anything this turn. So basically nothing happened that turn, but... What can I do now? I know what to do with Salamence, but then just the other two slots are threatened so hard by Earthquake. And then even trying to Steel Terrastalize here is a big risk. I hope they Dragon Claw into Salamence, thinking that they have to deal with me. But they might Terrastalize as well. If they Terrastalize, I'm not sure if there's much we could do. So they're not Terrastalizing because our Pokemon should be slower than both of theirs, but ours is going now. So please Dragon Claw into me. I intimidated you. Haze? Okay, to get rid of the stat changes, that's interesting. Dragon Claw? Alright. Alright. Well, that was a crit. That's unfortunate. Please kill! Yes! Alright. I think without Pelipper, that was the biggest threat. Man, but without Pelipper, I sure hope that's what do you call Volcarona doesn't come out. I really hope. Meowscarada? That's okay. We can protect, go into Kingambit, and then next turn we can switch Salamence into the Gholdengo slot. The knockoff goes into there. Perfect. Foul play into you, that's alright. And then I'm not even sure how worthwhile that Intimidate was. Would low kick or you know, I hate moves with weight because I really don't know what's gonna happen. I think just Iron Head maybe. But Kingambit's typing is just too good to pass up against Meowscarada. And Kingambit's like, well, also against Foul Play too. But then Foul Play, it might not do so well against Murkrow's Foul Play because Salamence's own attack stat is high. Pollen Puff into you. Ooh, Foul Play was really scary there. So I'm just gonna protect Salamence. And then Iron Head into Meowscarada. Just let Kingambit do all the work as much as he can. I think pretty soon Salamence is gonna go down, but that does make me a little worried about our answers to. Oh wait, Murkrow's the last one. Murkrow's the last one. Oh shoot, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that we took out the other couple Pokemon. I don't think Tailwind's gonna matter too much. And just Iron Head. Yep. Alright, so Foul Play into Salamence. But Kingambit shouldn't really lose. We're still at like close to full health, right? Or at full health? Yeah. And then Foul Play. Gholdengo shouldn't really have that much attack. So I think if we just want to secure it right now, just do Steel moves into Murkrow. Yep. Man, that does more damage to Salamence who isn't super affected by it. Foul Play is insane. Alright, but we want another? Okay, so here we have an Espathra. Okay, Espathra, I'm thinking Gholdengo's gonna be a good pick, especially because they have Amoongus and Sylveon too. And then Kingambit for Gholdengo, Hydreigon, as well as kind of the Amoongus, Sylveon. And then I think that could discourage them from bringing Gyarados in. If we lead with those two, is there anything that can go horribly wrong? I don't think so, because we could protect. Or maybe Kingambit first. with Pelipper because there's a potential for fire terrastalizations from Sylveon and Hydreigon. And then, but I do not know what the Gyarados wants to do. That is kind of worrying me. Maybe I could just try to take away some of its moves. I wonder if that's the best idea. Yeah, I just don't know what to do against that Gyarados, because we don't exactly have good anti-water coverage. I mean, I guess we do have Amoongus, but with Gyarados' flying type, I might not be super scared of like flying type attacks, although it could flying Terra. Okay, so here I think we have a pretty okay lead. So then Kingambit is just gonna do really well against these two. But with Hydreigon as well, maybe I could just try to hit that with a low kick, because I think I'm more worried about Hydreigon than Gholdengo. And then if we set up Tailwind, then our Gholdengo could take out theirs as well. Which one are they terrastalizing? Gholdengo? I think that's fine by me. We should take this pretty well. But if it's choiced, I'm just gonna try to Wide Guard next turn. Draco Meteor into Pelipper. They went for Pelipper? Interesting. They went for Pelipper. Maybe the Dragonite didn't have much else to do, but getting single targeted by... Oh, nasty plots. Ooh, that's unfortunate. But... oh man, I kind of miss having the Wide Guard here too, especially with Gholdengo terrastalizing. I don't think I'm super scared of Hydreigon right now, especially because I can terrastalize myself. So I think we're just gonna take out Gholdengo right now. That's kind of funny that all of a sudden I was worried about Hydreigon and now I'm worried about the Gholdengo. But that nasty plot does change things. And that Draco Meteor changes things as well. Gholdengo protects. Okay, what is Hydreigon gonna do then? Okay, it uses Tailwind. So with it using Tailwind, even though I'm terrastalized, should I worry about anything? So it has Protect, Nasty Plot, and the last move's gotta be... Low Kick again. The last move's gotta be Make It Rain and Shadow Ball, yeah? Gholdengo is in a pretty compromised spot here. I think Shadow Ball could just knock me out too, so I think I'm gonna Protect. So after their nasty plot, I'm worried about Shadow Ball, even though I'm terrastalized into a pure steel type. So I'm just gonna try have Kingambit get rid of him. Alright, Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse, fine. And then Make It Rain. Fine. Kingambit, please don't take much. You took it like a champ, King. You took it like a king. Alright. Are we gonna be able... Oh my god! That didn't do nearly as much as I was hoping. Sucker Punch. And then Shadow Ball? Oh my god, it just protects again. I think next turn we're just gonna make the same move. Hydreigon just killed itself. Okay, never mind. I didn't think Hydreigon would just kill itself. But that doesn't matter. Gholdengo protected anyway. Why did that leftovers look so small? Amoongus? Yikes. Amoongus. Amoongus. I'm like, I could Terrastalize my Kingambit into a grass type, but then I'm gonna get knocked out by Make It Rain. Actually, wait, no, never mind. I couldn't have Terrastalize. Okay. Rage Powder. Oh. Okay, well, I was more scared of Thor. Holy moly. My opponent's playing this really well. He's denying me a lot of turns that I needed. I think I'm just gonna try to Sucker Punch again. And then say Rage Powder again. I don't know if there's much else I could have done. This next Make It Rain should kill the Gholdengo anyway. And then if my Gholdengo special attack gets too low, it Rage Powders. I think it's over. Is there anything else I could have done? Oh, our Gholdengo is faster! No way! Oh my god, that changes everything. We're like, okay. I don't like this feeling. Because I hate the thought that I could have that could have been a speed tie and I just got lucky. Because I have no idea if they're timid or modest. But then if they had Tailwind, they could have had modest and just relied on Tailwind. Ah, I don't like winning like that. Just Iron Head, and then Sylveon. Who do I have left? Amoongus. Okay, I think. Oh, but my special attack is so low. Yeah. I think I switch Gholdengo out now just so I can reset. My special attack drops. If Sylveon kills my Kingambit, which I think it will. Oh, I could protect next turn on Gholdengo and then Spore. That better work. Okay? Because my Gholdengo, it's like, especially after their Throat Spray, I am still scared of Hyper Voice's damage, even though I resist it. So, please, please. Yes! It closed its eyes. And good job, Amoongus. Good job, Amoongus. And then if we really just wanted to be safe, we could, oh wait. Oh no, Pollen Puff does that count as a status move? Onto us? I kind of just want to see. Does Pollen Puff even work on Gholdengo? We may never know. I'm debating on whether I should play another match, because I think those matches were pretty long. But we're so close to Master Ball tier, right? Isn't that what it means? Okay. Win or lose, this is gonna be the last match. And here we go, the last match. Yee! Okay, Ceruledge, Mimikyu. I see a lot of Pokemon that are weak to Gholdengo. Gholdengo, I think is going to be really nice into the Gallade and Gardevoir. Ceruledge I'm more worried about, but maybe that's why we could bring in Pelipper. And then Kingambit. You know what? I think Palafin should be pretty much faster than everyone else on the team. Oh, but should we bring in Salamence anyway? For Gallade and Ceruledge and Mimikyu? And if we don't bring in Salamence, I'm not sure if we would have an answer against Hydreigon. Okay. Okay, I think this is alright. Without Palafin, I am a little worried about the Ceruledge. But I guess between that and the rest of the team, I think Salamence just has better coverage. Alright. Enough wuss stuff. Enough wussiness. Time to get into the game. Alright, these two. So did I bring Pelipper to counter anything on their end? Ceruledge. Does that mean I want to preserve? Pelipper for it? I think we Terrastalize here into both of them. And then bring Kingambit out maybe. Mostly because they shouldn't do a fighting type attack into Gholdengo, right? With Gallade, because I'm already ghost type. But if they do protect, then the gig is up. I guess after that, I could switch Salamence in. The reason why I Terrastalized so early is just because I was worried about a Night Slash from Gallade. They're Terrastalizing too, but into what? Fire? Okay. Okay, Night Slash just as I expected. Okay, so it didn't actually get a knockout there. So I think we switch Salamence in because I'm expecting another attack from Gallade. Then we can get a hit into you. R. Oh, is it? Oh shoot, maybe I should have Sucker Punched. Because then Kingambit's vulnerable to close combat now. Oh my god, did I mess up? They just withdraw Gallade. Oh, thank god. Mimikyu, and that's good too, because we get to just get a free Intimidate off into Mimikyu. And then we get to break its disguise. Yo, this is working out good. This is working out good. Oh, but Moonblast goes into Salamence. Oh no. Okay, Gallade, Gardevoir, Mimikyu. As long as they don't have... Hydreigon, I think we're still okay. So I think here we want a Tailwind. And then... Is Kowtow gonna do enough into Gallade? I guess after Tailwind... we shouldn't really care that much. Oh, but are we just gonna die to Moonblast? Shoot, we don't have Tailwind. And we don't have Pelipper! So I think this could have been a choice specs. Gardevoir. Okay, so Make It Rain's not gonna do too well. But fire type attacks are halved right now. Maybe I could just ignore Gardevoir for now. Uses Bitter Blade. But it's raining, so we're still okay. Oh shoot, but they target the Kingambit. Shucks. But with a nasty plot up, could we still win this? Nope. Also, Sarilege is faster than us? Oh, right, it has 85 speed. Ah! Curse you, 1 speed point higher. No! Okay, it doesn't look like we're getting into Master Ball tier this time. But, man. Gardevoir just one-shot 2 of our guys. And also, not even like obvious switches either. Like, I switched in Salamence into Gholdengo, and they Moonblasted that slot. Ah, that's so disappointing. But I was read like a book. Oh my goodness. All right, so I guess that's the video. It sucks that we finished off on a loss there, but we'll get to Master Ball rank someday. Maybe even the next video, hopefully. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I would really appreciate it if you guys left a like. Consider subscribing if you want to see more stuff from me. Comment down below if there's anything you want to tell me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.